Hey, Artur, thank you very much for allowing me to ask you those few questions. I know you attended all the sessions, all the training we did for your company. I would like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Of course.
All right, okay. Can you introduce yourself and tell us
Certainly.
where you're working?
My name is Artur Hassal. I am lead Windows engineer for Comscore, and I work out of our corporate headquarters in Reston, Virginia.
Thank you. And we've done a few sessions at Comscore. And my question to you is, like, I know you attended all of them because I saw you on the list and it's amazing. Tell me, what do you think about those sessions? Like, was it good, bad, ugly?
You have a remarkable program. It's an excellent approach to holistic health, both personal and professional, and it's involving and inclusive. You have a knack for bringing your audience in to participate with you and learn actively and collaborate with you on the process. Very enjoyable session.
Thank you. And, so it means content was interesting for you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The detail you provide for emotional and intellectual health, as well as for, most recently, for the travel sessions, how to travel responsibly and comfortably. All of it with the level of detail you provide is remarkably useful.
So what was, like, if you think about one thing that really was memorable for you?
The engagement, honestly. That you were able to bring your audience in and be part of the process, learning how to be healthier, but doing it in an enjoyable way with a variety of techniques, from polls to question answer to interactive communication with the group. All of it made it more simple and straightforward to learn and absorb the material.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. No, I really appreciate it. My question is also because I was talking to the HR team, and they said that sometimes, people don't show up. Sometimes, you know how it is, right? We need to do something special for employees. But for my sessions, apparently, and this was news to me, over 300% more people were showing up than for other things. So what do you think? Why?
Comscore is a media company, and Comscore is a very forward-looking and thinking company. Our customers are the major studios, the cinema chains, the broadcasters. Our marketing and salespeople are in front of people who put people in front of cameras. So presentation and the confidence that comes with being emotionally and intellectually prepared for working with people, those are selling points for us. Those are how we close our deals. What you presented gave our professional folks that talk to our external partners, ammunition to go out and close the deal, make the sale, grow our business. And they're doing that with people for whom the results of those things are what they sell. Look at a television broadcaster, look at a YouTube personality. They are in front of the camera on a regular basis. They know how to make themselves look correct. Those of us that are in a business adjacent to that, if we can present as the same level of personal care and intellectual and emotional health and confidence, self-confidence, those are deal makers in that space. And then for the rest of us, the ones like me who are behind the scenes, we're learning how to get along with a number of different people from different cultures and be comfortable doing that. And the material you give us works wonders in that regard, getting us more comfortable with ourselves, healthier in our own space, and able to be positive and inclusive with our coworkers. So it's helpful behind the scenes as well as in front.
Oh my God, thank you. If someone, so I see you like it. I'm really happy to hear that. Thank you so much. If someone is on the fence, like even from the, let's say HR team or the travel management team, or even an employee who doesn't want to or doesn't have time to attend those kind of sessions, what would you say to that person?
Goodness, where to begin with that? The first thing is, the last few years have been such an upheaval. The business workplace is nothing like what it was just 4 years ago. Everyone, C-level down, is dealing with a new business paradigm, a new work paradigm, new stressors. working from anywhere means dealing with all sorts of distractions from home. It may be more comfortable because you're not cramped in an office, but you're still dealing with new experiences, new environment, new technology. All of those things have a cost, and all those things, wear down someone who's not used to it. And at the same time, we're just now coming out of that severe, extreme isolation, and getting back to something like a normal business space is going to be equally challenging just because we're not used to it. We finally got used to taking meetings in t-shirts and pajamas, to working remotely as we're having this conversation today, to collaborating with people that we never sit side by side with. And if we change that, we have to break a bunch of habits that we've built over time. And again, that's a stressor. Conventional employee benefits cover physical and mental well-being, if we're lucky. The material you cover is outside the scope of both of those. And I'm not aware of any enterprise that's invested at any level, let alone to the level you are, in closing that gap. Employees need to be able to be comfortable with themselves, able to handle the challenges that exist today and the challenges that are coming tomorrow, because there have been so many and they have been so severe. No one's prepared for those. And there's so much you can do as an individual from the material, from the guidance you give us, to accommodate that and make those changes work for you. And then, again, for the same things, travel has been severely impacted because, of course, for quite a while, nobody was going anywhere that did absolutely have to. So getting back into the travel grind, speaking to your last presentation, at the same time you're dealing with additional requirements, there are masks everywhere, security being as obtuse as they've ever been, and the different groups of people who are or are not comfortable being in person, protecting yourself, nourishing yourself, making yourself comfortable and whole in transit will make you more successful in destination. So if you're traveling for work to meet with colleagues, you will be more persuasive and more successful for your business goals. If you're traveling for business, for sales and contract work, you'll have a better chance of closing the deal there if you're prepared, and you give us the tools to do that. And again, I don't know any enterprise that's invested in this in any degree, let alone as thoroughly and completely as your business is.
Oh my God. Thank you. I didn't expect that. Really appreciate that for that amazing feedback. My Lord. Thank you so much. Do you mind if I share this recording with other people as well?
Absolutely. Feel free.
Thank you. Really appreciate that.
Glad to help.